Well, howdy. Hope you're doing all right whenever you happen to be watching this. So today I thought I'd also talk about one of the times that Jesus delivered us from a bad situation. So um, this one time, Black Friday, there was black ice on the ground. It was really cold. And I don't remember what year it was, but I'll look it up and put it in the description or in the comments or something. But uh, the day after Thanksgiving, and a friend of ours was going to come by, and so we left the door unlocked, and we were cooking in the kitchen, and someone snuck in and held us at gunpoint, and he was telling us to give him the money, and he was bashing me in the head with a 45 caliber gun, and a voice told me to just wait, and my wife came out of the kitchen and started beating this guy in the head. And she jumped on his back. We went onto the couch, and I was trying to wrestle the gun away from this guy. And he smelled like cocaine. He was so high off of cocaine. And it took a really long time to get that gun away. And I was only able to get that gun away after Desiree started praying to the good Lord Jesus that for him to deliver us from this evil man. And I got the gun away. He didn't have any bullets in it, but I didn't know that at the time. And when I got the gun away, I shot it at him, and he sees that moment to grab a big water bottle that we had. It was an old empty, or it was actually full of water. It was an Everclear bottle, the 1.75 gallon bottles. He hit me over the head with it, and I fell onto the couch. I got back up and started to try and fight with him. He cut my arm. I don't know if you can see this. I have this scar on my, you can't even see it. Anyway, I had ended up with 18 staples in my head, like 6 or 7 stitches on my arm, and stitches in my head. I had glass in my head for years. But God's good. He delivered us from that. So after he hit me in the head with that glass bottle, I told my wife to get me the machete, and I chased him out of the house with it. And then the neighbor had to take me to the ER because I was bleeding out. And I lost a lot of blood that day. And the thing is prior to this, I was for a whole week I was washing my feet in a basin because Jesus told me to. And prior to that guy invading the house, I cleaned it like a madman because I didn't know why, but I wasn't going to have the use of my arm. I didn't have the use of my right arm for quite a while. And the neighbor that took me to the ER, she was a drunk, and she was probably drunk when she was driving me on the icy road to the ER. And during that entire time, I was just doing the Our Father, because I knew this lady was a drunk, and she was probably really wasted when she took me. But we were able to get to the ER no problem. And I talked to my neighbor afterwards, and the husband told me that she wrecked after she tried to get back home, and that was unfortunate. But I'm so grateful that she was able to get me to the ER, and they were able to mend me up, But I'm not afraid of death. When that guy came up with me, on me with that gun, I didn't listen. Why should I be afraid of death when I believe in the Lord Jesus, that he conquered it, and that I have life eternal with him. So, most people, they're afraid to die. My wife and I, we're not. And that's not, I'm not looking, to die. But if my numbers is up, get out of here and go to the good place. And it'll be awesome. Get to dine with the King. And so my point is this. If you're afraid of dying, if you're afraid of meeting your Creator, if you haven't been living right, call on Jesus now. There's no time like the present, because we aren't promised tomorrow. And you don't know when your number is going to be called up. So go ahead and turn to him while there's still time and air in your lungs, and you have the ability to speak and talk. Okay? You won't regret it. It's the best decision I've ever made. So God bless you and your family. Have a great night.